Hello everyone. Happy Mabon if you're watching this. Today I cleaned the house a little bit and I redid my altar for Mabon, which I am obsessed with the tea light holder that came from Team Wild yesterday. And then tonight I just did a candle, anointed a candle, and I used the Autumnal Equinox oil, and it smells so yummy. I'm so ready for fall. But I loved how my altar came out. I'd love to know, how did you do your altar? I have small altars like around my house, not like a huge one. And then I was playing around with still making candles. The selenite candle, we did 2 wicks this time. And it like came out, I think, really pretty, and it was so cute. With the fuchsite, I'll insert a clip of first lighting it. But I'm gonna be doing the Mabon money spell tomorrow. I have to get an apple. And then I wanted to, and I worked on the moon water bottles that I'm gonna be including in my, I think that the theme would be a cool one, the 3 of Cups giveaway, because it's gonna be 3 different people winning the giveaway. So I wanted to like share that because I thought that was like 3 of Cups energy is really nice energy, and I just thought it was fitting. So I'm putting that stuff all together still. And I didn't get to show this in my last video for Lunasa, but every Sabbath I make a stone like rune. I go for a walk and pick out, you know, a stone, and then I draw the symbols that correlate for that Sabbath. So today I did one for Mabon. I did that too. And then I pulled from the Mabon Oracle, and Cranberries and Tobacco came out, which I thought these cards were beautiful, them both being about ancestral connection. I know a lot of my friends have this deck, so if you want to read cards 10 and 40, really beautiful connection. And I've been loving using the wishing powder for anointing my candles, my tea lights. You can see how much I've used since August 1st. So I wanted to show that. I want to make a corn husk dolly tomorrow, the money spell, and do a crystal grid. So I'll be including that in the second part of this video. I'd love to know what you did for Mabon, and yeah, I'll see you in the next part of the video. Just wanted to show how pretty the fuchsite looks on top of this candle. But me and my husband were joking around how the 2 wicks kind of looked like snail ears, or like not snail ears, but like, you know, like little snail antennas. And then I picked, I had dried some chrysanthemum petals. I picked them. And then while cleaning, I didn't even know it was missing. I found one of my Witch's Bounty pendants hidden in the corner. It must have dropped or something, because I have pendants hanging on that part. But yeah, I'd love to know, what did you do for Mabon? And and I'll attach what I do next for the next part of the video. Hello everyone. Happy Mabon if you're watching this. I just came back from the store and I got my 2 apples for the Mabon money spell. But I just wanted to share, another thing I love getting is like fruit, and then like the ritual of, you know, like preparing and like preparing the fruit to be able to like serve. Like when I get watermelon, once I get home, I like to chop it up and put it in a bowl so then it's like you can, you know, nibble on it, because I'm definitely a big nibbler. It's so funny, like I basically snack through the day, but and I was like so craving, oh my gosh, some Cocoa Pebbles. But I wanted to share that this was like one of the first like witchy books I really loved like referencing, and I knew the spell looked familiar. I haven't done this spell, but here it is in the back. There's llamas, there's the wish powder, and then here's Mabon spell, and it continues. But yeah, I really loved, you can see I really handled this book. I got it dirty, I got it used. But yeah, I thought that was kind of interesting. The spells kind of going across the board. I knew it was the same author, but I didn't know they kind of put the same spells in their different books. But yeah, I have my little corn husk doll. When I went to go look at the older one, I was like, that one's pretty small. But I have the bowl of water. I charged it under the moon last night. But yeah, so I'm gonna attach the me doing the Mabon money spell the next part of the clip. Okay, so now I have my little setup going. I'm really obsessed with with my tea light candle. I'll show lighting it in another part of this video. I don't know how I'm gonna put this together yet, but I'm still trying to perfect the selenite candle, and you put little flakes of fuchsite on the top, so that was really pretty. I'm trying to do a double wick of selenite for the selenite bowl. So I just like went, because the card that I'm using kind of doesn't have that much, you know, information for the spell. But the book kind of doesn't really have that much extra. So I have the 2 pieces. So the materials needed for this spell are 2 small pieces of sunstone, an apple of some kind. I'm going to be doing 2. A paring knife, 2 tea light candles, items that represent Mabon, and then that's it. So I have my knife, my candles, and I just figure I'm just gonna slice them open and kind of show what they look like on the inside. So it said do a slice in half like this. So I'm gonna try to just kind of eyeball this before, and I figured, you know, the tea light candles would fit, you know, evenly on each side. And there we have our beautiful star. So I'm gonna carve these off camera. But I just want to slice these in half on camera. So I'm gonna put these, move these things, those right there. I'm gonna cut this. I didn't look at this one. So I kind of made two lines. Kind of see them, so I can cut in the middle of that. So there we have it, beautiful stars. And I'll connect the second part of this, cutting out the holes to put the tea lights in. And it'll look something like that for each one. So we'll catch that in the next part. Okay, so I figured I wanted to show how I'm gonna kind of do this. So I went and got tea lights that I burned already, or you could just, you know, or you could take out the tea light. They pop out really easily. But I just didn't want to waste, so I just got ones that were empty already, and you can just press into the apple. And just let it collapse. Okay, so if you're a knife girl like me, you can, you know, press this in, and then puncture the top of, you know, the tea light, and wiggle it out, but it didn't seem to like kind of go the perfect way. So I got a spoon for this first one, and you can actually just follow. Should have maybe done this to the opposite camera angle, but I'm already kind of doing it. But I took out the little star because that's really cute with the seeds. I'll have apples kind of flying everywhere when you're doing this, but that's part of the fun of kitchen witchery, I guess. Okay, so here's our next tea light. So I'm gonna do those for these two, and I'll show them on my altar, but I'm gonna keep and bake these pieces and probably make a little hanging or something out of them. These are really cute with the seeds. So yeah, I'm gonna clean up, and I'll show the second part of the video. So here they are all done. I'm gonna like anoint them. But I wanted to pop these in the little toaster oven because I think these are adorable. And yeah, so I'm gonna show how these look when they're done. I'm going to anoint them with this Autumnal Ritual Herbal Blend that the Witch's Moon gave in the Roots box last year. I'm going to use that. So here's the apples all done. I really love how they came out. And like I said, I used that herbal blend that they made last Mabon. And I think it's really beautiful blend. It smells really nice. And I'm probably going to, when the candles are done, before burying them, I'll probably slice a couple of the slices and make a little wall hanging out of the apples. I've done that with oranges before. So yeah, I'll probably do that with these too. So I put some cinnamon on these guys and they just really smell really good. But I'm just gonna leave them in the toaster oven a little bit longer. So here they are. Look, they smell so good, it's unbelievable. But yeah, I'm gonna do something magical with these in the little seeds because I really never played with like apple seeds magic yet. But yeah, they're so cute, little stars. So here's my little corn dolly I made. There was only like 5 pieces that were in this kit and they were so tiny. It was kind of crazy, so I worked with what was in it, and I put rubber bands, and then I cut the rubber bands after I tied the twine just to make sure that it was tight and stuff, but it came out good. I think she's cute. Very adorable. So there's everything on my altar. All the apples look so pretty. My little corn dolly. So yeah, I'd love to know, what did you do for Mabon? I'll leave a comment below. And yeah, happy autumnal equinox. So it's the next morning, but I wanted to show my grid in the sun because I love seeing crystals in the sun. I was inspired by this was a batch of crystals we actually tumbled, and it was interesting. We got bloodstone, I believe, but there's this big piece of like amethyst, a carnelian amethyst, and it was so cool. And this is actually a piece that came from it. It was like, it was chalcedony. It was purple chalcedony, and then purple purple and red chalcedony. So it was really cool. And then here's actually some of here's some of the chips from that batch, but I was inspired by it to do carnelian, orange, calcite, sodalite, smoky quartz, and amethyst with clear quartz, and then my labradorite sphere. Probably one of my favorite spheres. So of how flashy it is. And this one is like one of my biggest spheres too. But I love this piece. It's all flashes in it. It's just like a beautiful piece. Oh, it's like, you're gonna put me on camera? Let me show myself off. Look at that. That's like, you only get to really see this part across. You'll see this band right here, but this part doesn't really show unless it's in the light. But that's like, it's the whole face of it. It's like just a gorgeous flashy sphere. And then I just used some of my big pieces for smoky quartz and carnelian to just like hold as palm stones, you know, and carry with me. So that's why I did that. But I used the Sri Yantra grid, which is remover of obstacles, which I thought was, you know, a good good intention to do for this grid. I think it came out really pretty.